Hi everyone, Callie here. In this video I'm going to review these two BrickHeadz, the Iron Spider-Man and the Potted Groot. They came out on February 1st and both cost $10 US. They're sets number 40670 and 40671 and our BrickHead numbers 217 and 218. They are both part of the Infinity Saga under the Marvel franchise, and each BrickHead has multiple printed elements to help elevate the design of the characters. Iron Spider-Man is a smaller set with 91 pieces, while Potted Groot has 113. I'll begin with the Iron Spider-Man set. This is my first ever Marvel BrickHead. I wasn't collecting Lego when they first came out. I think it was around 2017. And I know they were in like the first major wave of BrickHeadz, and picking them up now is just too expensive for what they are, despite how much I would love the original Avengers in BrickHead form. On to the present day though, we've got two nice bags full of parts in here. They're not numbered, so I assume they go together, and a 6x6 black plate, which I believe all BrickHeadz sit on, and then a standard small instruction manual with 28 pages total. Looks like it'll be a neat little build, so let's get started. Building this BrickHead was a lot of fun and straightforward. We start with that beautiful navy blue plate and then add on the red and the gold and some more navy blue to build up the base. But then we have our very first printed element that we'll take a closer look at, split with some red plate, and then we have all the snot work to get all of the lovely texture and details on the outside of the BrickHead itself. All of these are printed elements, which is really nice. And then we got 2 feet, we got the arms put there, and then we add on that little Technic piece for the Iron Spider elements. We'll take a closer look once I finish the Potted Groot as well, but look how gorgeous all those printed elements are on that Iron Spider-Man. Building Iron Spider was so much fun. I'm actually looking forward to building Potted Groot. I doubt I would have bought Potted Groot so quickly after release if Iron Spider-Man hadn't come out at the same time. And these are two sort of strange characters to put together, and I can only conclude it's because they're two recognizable characters from the Infinity War saga that they haven't actually made BrickHeadz of before. Just like this Iron Spider-Man, we got 2 bags, we got the plate and a small manual, but this one does feel thicker and it must have more pages. Indeed it does, it's 36 pages, which shows it's got more building to it, which makes sense because there's more parts. Potted Groot build starts with a couple of the 2x4 bricks with the half snots on top and then a few jumpers as well. The pot is polished with some curved elements, and then we start to build Groot's body. Same snot work is used to create the head and of course the pink brick for the brain before we add a lot of texture and detail to each side of Groot's head. It was actually quite a part intensive build, adding a lot of texture and detail. There's 2 types of printed elements in here. We've got a 2x1 brick at the bottom there for his body, and then on his head is all the same 2x1 tiles going around. We'll take a full 360 view of each of these BrickHeadz, and I'll start with the Iron Spider-Man. Spider-Man has 3 print elements, and my favorite is definitely the chest plate at the front here, but there's also the nose and then the webbing that sets for the forehead and then goes around each side of the head as well. That's a really nice touch, and it means the Spider-Man looks good from every angle. We have 2 red clips to the side to act as hands, which I think are just cute the way they're so disproportionately small. And at the back here we have that one Technic element that holds the 4 Iron Spider arms, so get ready to activate Instant Kill. You can't move the arms around too much when they're in place, especially at the bottom. There's just not a lot of room for that. It's definitely a display piece and not something to be played with. While doing this review, I noticed actually the 2 spider webs on the side of the head here don't line up, and I'm not sure if I've put the pieces in the wrong way or something, but I think it's all supposed to be the same print piece everywhere, but they line up there and they line up there. So maybe I've got a slight misprint there, or I'm not sure. I might switch it with the one on the front and maybe I won't notice and everything will be fine. The Potted Groot is such a weird little BrickHead. I do, however, absolutely adore that print piece that they have all around the head, and I like how they scattered it throughout on each side. That bit at the bottom is actually a 2x1 brick and not just a tile. There's obviously a printed piece for the eyes as well. As you can see, there's a lot of texture on every side of the head, and there's a lot of different parts that have come together to create that. And even on the top of the head, they've added in those olive colored tiles, leaves, wedges, and that little like sprout bit. Groot is a BrickHead that you sort of need to be up close to really appreciate, whereas when you look at Iron Spider from across the room, you know instantly what it is. With Groot, you sort of have to be up close to really appreciate all the effort and design that went into it. Now, it seems really simple. It's a little BrickHead, but there's actually so much going on here. Not only do you have the BrickHead itself, we've also got the little pot at the bottom, and you can see that there's dirt right there. You can see something is sprouting from a little dirt. It actually reminds me of like the Mario pipe. And then you look at the top and there's like a lot of detail that's just there that probably people won't even see and notice. I really like the little hands too, they're very cute. Marketing these two sets together didn't really make sense to me, but now I think I get it. One is super vibrant and one is a little bit more muted. At least that's what I think LEGO were going for. Iron Spider-Man was the one I wanted, and yet Groot's the one I think I have more appreciation for at the end. Mostly because it's not just all print pieces around the head and it's actually a lot of Lego building, which I really enjoy. These BrickHeadz were great value and I really enjoyed the build, so I'd highly recommend them if it's your sort of thing. I've put my BrickHeadz on an appropriate area of my Marvel shelf and hopefully it's the beginning of a new collection. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button to let me know and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any of the great content coming out of the channel soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.